Large crowds have remained on the streets of the Sudanese capital, Khartoum, ignoring a curfew declared by the country's new military council following the overthrow and arrest of longtime President Omar al-Bashir on Thursday. The mood of celebration that followed the news of the 75-year-old's arrest quickly evaporated when organizers of the demonstrations called for a mass sit-in outside the military headquarters to continue. The demonstrators, who have been out on the streets since December, say the new military council is part of the same Bashir regime. The fresh standoff has raised fears of a violent confrontation between protesters and the army. There is also a real danger that different elements of the security forces and militia could turn their guns on each other, which has prompted the UN and the African Union to issue calls for calm.
The Secretary General continues to follow the developments in Sudan very closely and reiterates his call for calm and utmost restraint by all.
The military insists the curfew and other restrictions that have been imposed are meant to ensure the safety of citizens.
Once that change has taken place, our key responsibility is to maintain public order, security and stability of the Sudan. We will have zero tolerance against any violation, any misdeed at any corner of the country.
The military officers have also said they are willing to talk to any other parties in order to chart a way forward for the country.
اليوم حيكون عندنا أيضا إدارة حوار مع الكيانات السياسية كلها تحضر وتسمع ومننا ما نتوق له وما يتوق له على أساس إننا نهيئ المناخ بتاع الحوار والتبادل بيننا بحيث إننا نحقق ما نصبو إليه.
Sudan's UN envoy has also indicated that the two-year transition period to civilian rule announced by the military council could be shortened depending on the circumstances over the next few weeks and months.
This council would be the guarantor of a civilian government to be formed in collaboration with political forces and stakeholders. No party will be excluded from the political process, including armed groups. Moreover, the suspension of the constitution could be lifted at any point, and the transitional period could be shortened depending on developments on the ground and agreements reached between stakeholders.
The country's new military rulers have also made it clear that Omar al-Bashir, who is wanted by the International Criminal Court on charges of genocide and war crimes, will not be extradited.